welcome to Somerset Showcase. Today we are going to be introducing you to our new Somerset Public Library Director, Diane White. Congratulations on your new job. Can you tell me a little bit about your background before you started this new job?
So I was here as the children's librarian for the last 3 years. And before that, I taught in Rhode Island. I taught middle school at Kickamuit for 2 years. And then I was in Situate, Rhode Island as a school librarian for 8 years.
Did you enjoy being the children's librarian?
Oh, I love being the children's librarian. It's been hard to give it up.
Why were you interested in the library director's job?
I think that the library is going in the right direction, and I wanted to continue that in that direction. And I thought I was the best person to be able to continue the changes that have been being made.
Okay. And you obviously offer a lot of great programs here, a lot of great services. Can you give me a summary of what you offer here at the library?
We offer, on average, we offer at least one children's program and one adult program a month, except in the summer where we increase that. We do July jaunts. We have 3 scheduled. The Robin Williams person is coming back that you have to register for. We have a singer coming in. I think his name's David Bates. And we have 3 children's programs coming in over the summer. When Ed the Wizard is going to do a teaching magic on the campaign on the trail.
Okay, I think I remember that Ed the Wizard.
He comes almost every year, and he actually wrote his own grant to come here, and he's going to do two sessions because it's so popular.
Okay. And I did a story on that Robin Williams presentation a few years ago. He also sounds like he's...
Oh, I didn't see it, but it was really popular, and one of our patrons is sponsoring that.
Oh,
he wanted him to come back so bad that he offered to sponsor that. And so he's coming this summer.
That's really nice of
your
patron to do something like that.
Yeah, no, it's great. And our Friends of the Library pays for most of our programs. So they're either paid through grants, through the Cultural Council grants, or through the Friends of the Library.
And they do some fundraisers.
Yeah, we did the wine tasting. We have our monthly books. We have our book sale, our used book sale, and that pays for all the programs. And we have a craft fair coming up in October, early October.
We'll have to promote that. So, I mean, libraries just aren't about books anymore. You offer a lot of different types of services. Can you tell me about some of those?
Well, the biggest thing is this summer, the theme is Beyond the Beaten Path, and it's our summer reading program. And we have 3 divisions. We have a competitive division, the regular division, and then our young children's division. Young children get stickers. The intermediate division gets beads, and you can get raffle tickets. So after you read 10 hours of books, no matter what division, 10 hours you get a free book. And you get 2 raffle tickets to chance to win 10 prizes. The competitive division, I like the top 10 readers get to choose their prize. It's all merit-based.
They must like that.
Yeah, they do. We send them a list, they pick it out, and then we put the top 1 or 2, depending on how close they are, name on the sign outside for like a week or 2.
What is the age group for the summer reading program?
It goes up to 15, and next year we're looking to add teens and adults.
Okay.
That's going to be in the future.
And how much interest have you had in it, and when can people sign up for it?
They can sign up all summer long. The only thing you really have to go online and sign up for the competitive division now to be competitive. But the other 2 divisions you can sign up all summer long.
Okay. And don't you also, are you still offering the museum passes that families
Yeah,
can
we offer museum passes to Buttonwood Park Zoo. Most of the ones we offered in the past, Roger Williams Park, I think we have a discount for. And if you go on our website, you can go to links and see all of that. We also, another resource we offer consumer reports. And all you need to do is put your library card in, and you can look up if you're looking for a car or something like that. You can go online and do that through our online resources.
And you have computers here that people
Yep.
can use.
And if they don't have a computer at home, they could come here and use the computers. We have meeting rooms that you can call us and potentially use. Usually you have to be a nonprofit. But we have tutors come in and walk into the Vendy's room. They'll use that. It's almost like a living room now. It's really nice in there.
Yeah, I've seen some of them when I've been using the computers
Yes.
in the past, helping kids out.
Yes.
So why did you go into the field, go into the librarian's field? Were you interested in it?
I did it early. So I got my library degree in 1999, and I concentrated in public library services to children and young adults. Then I had kids, and I stayed home for a while, and then I went back and got my teacher's certificate. It was a combination of liking libraries and wanting to serve the community, and also liking children.
How has your circulation been since we're pretty much out of all the COVID restrictions now? Have people come back like they were before the pandemic?
It's still a little less, but consistently, we're higher than where we were a year ago.
Okay.
So like even though, and it ebbs and flows, like the summertime will usually have a big spike. But, April and May goes down a little. We had a spike in March too of circulation. I remember it did really well. And so even though May was less than April, it was still more than last May. So we're on the right path.
Still better.
Yeah, it's definitely doing better.
So what are your favorite types of books to read?
Depends on what level. For children and young adults, I like historical fiction. For adults, for some reason, it doesn't click as much. I do like the beach reads. I do like Nicholas Sparks. I like probably more realistic fiction I like. With a little romance, but not that much.
What are the more popular books that people are taking out of the library now? What are people reading?
Here, I'm not out on the floor that much to see the adult circulation. I can tell you about the kids circulation still, because I'm still purchasing the children's books.
Okay.
So Dogman's is one of the most popular books out there. New series, not a new series, a series on Netflix called Heartstopper is getting a lot of traction in the library. For adults, it's the typical ones. Hildebrand has a big waiting list for her most recent book.
Okay.
And the adults' books circulate a lot.
I like biographies, and I like to buy books, and I'm like
Yes.
bought like I'm about 3 or 4 books behind
Thanks.
on books that I've bought so far. Sometimes it's hard to get time to sit down and just read.
It took me 3 months to read the Grant biography. It was 1,000 pages long.
Wow.
And I was a history major, so I do occasionally read books like that too.
So are you going to be open more hours?
So this summer we are open most Saturdays. We are not opened the holiday weekend Saturdays, so the only 2 left is 4th of July and Labor Day. But every other Saturday we're open 9 to 3. And we'll look into that more in the future too. The next, if we were going to consider anything else, it would be Monday mornings.
Okay.
And that'd probably be the next year, so like a little at a time.
I mean, some people don't realize the library provides like free entertainment.
Oh, yeah.
For so many people.
Oh, the movies, we show a movie every Monday at 2 o'clock. And I don't know if it's because of COVID, we've had trouble getting enough newer movies each week.
Oh.
So we show one retro movie every month. And the most recent retro movie I showed, I actually took something that's my favorite, and I looked at my audience. We showed the Winona Ryder movie, How to Make an American Quilt.
Okay.
And with the audience, it was probably the most popular one.
Oh, wow.
And we've shown some Alfred Hitchcock, Singing in the Rain. And it's just because, I don't know, with movies, there don't seem to be as many.
Yeah. So you have popcorn?
No.
No.
We did. We did, and it wasn't doing all that well.
No.
The Friends of the Library sponsored snacks, and it was supposed to break even. And it was lasting a long time here, so we just stopped, and nobody's complained.
No.
So,
Do you have it in this room, in the conference room?
yeah, we have it right here. People can bring their own snacks.
Okay. Well, maybe if you have some of my 80s movies,
Yeah.
I might come in.
So, did we?
Now-
No, I haven't done an 80s movie yet.
The building, you're going to be having some work done here?
Yes, the most important, out of everything that was put forward, the most important is the HVAC system. So we're going to start to have bids in the next few weeks, hopefully. The bids will go out so that the building can start to have repairs done.
Okay. Yeah, it feels nice in here now.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm always cold,
Yeah.
and I've been playing with the air conditioning, and I want our patrons to be happy, so I tried in the past it's been on 72. I tried 75, it was too humid, so we're compromising on 73.
Okay.
And I'm not getting any complaints.
Yeah.
So we'll just keep trying.
Yeah, everybody has their thing. I do carry a sweatshirt in my car during the summer because when I go into some restaurants,
Yeah,
it
it's
seems
cold.
like they have the air conditioning blasting.
Nice.
Do you have any new programs that are going to be coming up that you'd like people to know about?
Well, I haven't done this, so I have a homeschooling program, STEAM program that I run during the school year. And I took that program and we're offering STEAM during the summer, once a week. I think it's Tuesdays at 11 o'clock. It's for elementary school age kids. And so if you have a kindergartner, they'll have more parental help than if you have a 5th grader or 6th grader. And sometimes I tie a book in, sometimes I don't. This week, they're going to get some newspapers, some tape, and they're going to have to build a tower.
No?
And I build a model, and I show them, but it's open-ended. They can construct it any way they want. And then we'll shake the table, we'll put a hairdryer on it to see how stable it is.
Okay.
And it was the first homeschooling program I did in the fall, and it went really well.
Do you have a lot of homeschoolers who come into the library?
Yeah, we do. That's the first summer I worked here, I noticed we had quite a bit. Because when they signed up for summer reading, I put where they went to school. So I got to see how many we had. But when I did the program at 11 o'clock, it didn't do so well. When I moved it this year to 1, it was much more successful.
Okay.
And I think more people have homeschooled since COVID.
Yeah, I think there were some
Yeah.
numbers on that the school department gave
Thanks.
out.
And I get anywhere from 12 to 20 kids,
Okay.
which isn't bad. It's a good number.
Yeah, for a small town like
Yeah,
this.
for the type of projects we have done.
Didn't you also have a program with students helping out around the library? Did I see something about that?
Yeah, we had students asking if they could read to children. So the assistant in the children's room, Lisa, came up with a program where there's a reading corner, and students can come in, sign in, and then they can see if kids want to be read to. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And then if they don't read, sometimes they'll ask if we need help, and they'll help with us. And they can do their community services hours here for school. We've had a lot of students do that.
Yeah, I know they need 20 hours
Down-
over at
yeah.
the high school to graduate. So they
And
have-
I've signed a lot of those forms.
How did they do with reading to the younger kids?
It's going okay. It's going pretty well. It's more getting the kids to want to go be read to. Oh, but it is probably one of the biggest questions we get asked from teenagers, if they can read to the little kids.
Huh.
Oh.
That sounds good. So, what are your goals as the new library director?
Well, it's to get the improvements done in the building.
Okay.
It's to get more people in here and to get patrons what they want. So what type of books they want, if they want to move to more ebooks, it's to get the connection there. And it's also to realize the population you're serving. So we show the movie at 2 o'clock. I had a patron come up to me and tell me that they can't always drive home after the movie because they can't drive at night.
Yeah.
So a good portion of our patrons are older. So I took that, and after daylight savings time starts, we're going to move the movie to 1.
Okay.
And in addition to that, I said, well, all our book clubs are offered at night. So starting August 31st, we're going to have an adult book club on the last Wednesday of the month at 1 o'clock. And the first one is we're just going to come, talk about what we read, and decide what we want to do as a group. So, because usually with our book clubs, the people involved in it pick the books, like we together. So we'll do that for the first one and see if we just want to talk that way each month, or if we want to read a specific book together.
Okay. What have been the biggest changes you've seen in libraries over the years?
I think they've become community centers where people meet. You hear people, well, we'll meet you here next week, especially with the kids. We have mentors come in here with kids. We have tutors come in here with kids. They're not quiet. I'd say that's one of the biggest changes. When you ask what like long-term goals, one of my biggest long-term goals is, and this is a big one, this is like a 10-year type goal, is to have some glass quiet study rooms so that the noise won't be an issue. And I've seen that at other libraries. So the glass is good so that you can, especially if they're tutoring, there's visibility there, but there's also quiet. So it's the best of both worlds.
Yeah, I think I've been at a few selectmen's meetings when there was children's program and that
Oh.
room over there, and they were a little loud. It didn't bother me. But,
Yeah, no, I might have to reevaluate when that meets next year.
What program is that?
So that a parent came to me and asked if she could do a program out of the library called Lego Robotics. It couldn't have large numbers, so it was never really publicized. And she bought all the all the materials for it. And then I was running a walk-in Lego club, and I invited some of the people to come join the Lego Robotics Club. I said she could use the room if she allows more people to come, and she just needed another adult. So until I became acting director, I was in there with her, and then we got a parent to replace me.
I think that person sent me something for the Somerset Sentinel. Didn't they win an award in a competition?
Yeah, they won it, and it was
They did.
awesome to see because one of the problems we had at first is sometimes the children didn't work that well together, and they got the team award, like being a great team member. So they really showed a lot of growth.
Legos are much different than from when I was a kid.
Yes.
It was very basic. They weren't they?
And that walk-in Lego Club is going to start, it's on our summer reading brochure.
Oh,
I think Thursdays at 10 o'clock.
oh, I should come by and take some pictures.
Yeah, it's just, and that's very informal. We put the tables together and the kids sit and they play Legos, and they build anything they want. We had some donations, we bought some, so we have quite a bit now. And you can't leave them in the children's room because they're too small. So it's not something that they can do, just walk in and do.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, well, those were all my questions. Unless is there anything else you'd like to add? Any programs you'd like to promote? Any?
Just check out our website. All our information's on there. We have some great programs this summer and in the fall. And come sign up for summer reading. It's not too late. Even mid-July, it won't be too late. Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in to Somerset Showcase, and we will see you again in the future.